former Daltech, evidently, experimentation or laboratory,
Data received.
where they're doing something that create a bunch of not so good things.
Indeed.
Scientific term.
I'm going to name the stream that.
Data received.
Sorry.
A whole bunch of not so good things.
A bunch of not so good things.
I mean, hey, that works.
That should have been last.
Honestly, that should just be the campaign's title.
Oh, is it all been leading to a bunch of... I've already forgot the title.
Not so good
things.
Not so good things?
Yep. That's basically what you've been doing. Sorry, I'm just blanketing myself in a blanket.
As you do with a blanket.
You could have just said blanketing yourself.
Well, what if he was blanketing himself with something other than a blanket?
Exactly.
Really?
You can actually blanket yourself in, like, snow. Not that I have a large supply of snow.
What a geek.
Come over here.
Yeah, I'm sure. Anyway. This is much better. So you have driven back to Malarkey's with the information that was granted to you not granted to you, that you extracted from the laboratory just before you were chased out by a ravenous horde of countless former homeless people that had been
Bambos.
that had been transformed into something else. It's not quite clear what they were. They didn't.
And Bambos.
Their activities. They did resemble a classic zombie movie, especially something from like the early 2000s, where they were all fast instead of the slow things from like the last century.
Oh, so 28 days later.
Yes.
28 days later.
Yeah.
That's
what they call them.
That's the cool version. It's with a Z.
I was kind of picturing the ones from Legend.
Those aren't
Those
zombies.
are more
Those are vampires.
vampires,
Yeah, I know they're vampires, but like when Will Smith like walks into them when they were like in that like abandoned building, they were all just like kind of standing there.
Well,
I mean,
movie is not good.
functionally,
No,
there's
it's not
Yeah,
good.
that's-
the book was very good.
functionally
but
they're
that's kind of
zombies, but they're technically vampires.
Yeah,
the source
no.
material
What Billy's
area.
going is I can.
They're a horde.
make
They're
it-
not like normal vampires. Generally, are cognizant of what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, like technically, these ones are ghouls as well. Like
Whatever.
weird strain.
But they were
Well, that's the
things.
thing. They didn't. According to Klein, they didn't like resemble any ghouls that he knew on anything more than a superficial level. The whole super smooth brain thing that turned a sickly green was certainly not something that usually happens to ghouls themselves. And he's something of an expert. He knows a couple.
Super smooth.
Blah.
Blah. So yeah, you have returned. Stone went directly into the restroom. There are you're all just sort of like standing in the current positions. None of you have said anything to.
I'm sorry, I'm not on my computer right now. Otherwise, it'd be frantically pacing.
None of you have said anything to anyone as you've arrived, and the 5 people who happened to be at the bar at the time are all just sort of looking at you. Anything to anyone?
I kind of avoid eye contact.
Is there a reason why we're like?
Were we just supposed to come here and immediately like go try to have a meeting? Wasn't that the idea?
I think so.
Yeah. Let's just go to
I
the
think
back
we were
room.
just going to go to the back.
Yeah.
With oh, you have a pog for Ken. Cool.
Yes, Ken too has a pog. And
Ugh. Okay, are we supposed to be going to that back room?
Yes.
I think that's what the plan was.
Okay.
That's what the plan is, yeah.
I'm done pooping. I'm going to wash my hands.
Oh dear.
Don't lie.
Well-
You're just making water sounds.
Shut up. The door's closed. You don't know what I'm doing in here. All you hear is the sink. Okay, now I've waited ample time. You think that I've washed my hands?
As soon as
You
you exit
haven't-
ladies' room, Ian just was. Did you wash your hands?
Of course. Of course.
He
You know, the
narrows his
lady
eyes.
bursts out of there. She didn't wash her hands.
Get out of the bar.
There we go.
You're never shadow running again.
There's a sign on the door that says all Shadowrunners must wash their hands before returning to work.
That's pretty good. I like that joke.
Yeah.
Before running it.
Yep.
All right, so Klein is sort of. He has his hat off and he's patting his forehead with a handkerchief. He looks at you all and he goes,
Yes.
and he goes, I have no idea what we just witnessed. It was a happening that we were experiencing in real time that I have no real input on the nature of one way or the other. And
Okay,
that is
well-
a very unusual thing for me to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not like any of us know what that was.
yeah, none of us really know what it is either, but it was made by Daltech. And that's the details of it we don't really need, do we?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Knowledge is something that you should never turn your nose up at,
Yeah,
he says,
Kismet.
pointing at you. I think we liberated a bunch of informations,
Yes, we did.
and we might want to take an examination of those.
Yes, we would. Who has them right now? Or it?
Whoever has them hands them over. I think it was either you or Stone.
I don't think it was me.
The information actually was taken by Ezra.
You took it? I thought you took it. Did anyone
I
take
was
it?
I was
Oh,
at the
nuts.
computer and I was getting ready to start, and then he pushed past me and put everything on the drive and
Yes,
and
that's-
immediately ran.
I remember this.
Yeah, so, all right, I have it.
Yeah, those things slip your mind.
When you're old.
Yeah.
Not really for that reason, but
Exactly for that reason.
Yeah, I'm old. One day you'll be old. And
Never
you'll be thankful
happened.
that you're old.
Technically, I'm middle-aged now.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I'm not super old. Kind of young.
all right. He puts the cracked deck in the middle of the table. Its screen displays some stuff, and just like, I'm concerned about the quality of this deck. If it conks out in the middle of this, it would be kind of a disappointment.
should we take
If-
precautions?
Well, I could make a sprite copy all the data from with the sprite over to some other
Deck.
something with a little more less likely to be break.
Anybody have a deck on hand, or should I just use my comlink?
Man, I could just float it on the sprite, but if we want to save it, yeah, we should put it on a comp link.
I assume nobody has a deck.
Nope, I don't. Ken doesn't. Nope. So, yeah,
I don't remember
making a
if I
copy.
do. I don't think I do though.
You don't have a deck.
Yeah.
Make me a copy, put it on my comlink, and you guys can have a copy too if you want. You did help get the information anyway, so I'm not one to hoard this sort of thing, especially when it's information that my enemies would prefer more people not knowing.
What was the name of that one dude we had in the group that had a deck?
Rez?
No. The other one.
Nuva's character?
Membrane.
Membrane.
Oh, Membrane.
The membrane, the human membrane.
Dwarf. But yes. Insane in the membrane.
Still is the best
Insane.
pog, the best pog in the game, though.
It's also a good name. It really is.
I kept it. I like it too much.
I mean, it's part of the just normal Shadowrun game.
Anyway.
My next character should be Mintok the Mind Taker.
Woo! Anyway.
Or Reducto.
Orpheus.
So you gonna do that sprite thing, Mr. Blacktar?
Yes, I am.
That's good to know.
As soon as I look up what kind of action edit file is, because that's what I would be using, and so I can figure out which sprite to use.
I gave you the karma for last week's run, right? Yes, I gave
Yes, you did, because I spent
Yes.
it.
You also gave us the money.
Show me the money.
Um,
Yeah,
We,
we got
like, the-
20,000.
do I need to get marks on this, or can I just copy it over? Like, is this something you want me to roll for?
No, it's fine.
Okay, I'll summon up a courier sprite. It'll move it over onto
Right.
whoever wants it. Like I can
You
just
don't have
copy it.
to worry about drain with this.
No, this is my summon thing. I already had it summoned. I just need to call it up.
Okay.
But then after that, I run out of courier sprite. He runs out of tasks. So goodbye.
How many more
Anyway.
sounds can we do?
Anyway, so Ezra now has a copy, and you all presumably do too. Either he sends it to you, or you just get it from the sprite.
Yes.
So yes, some of the data appears to have been corrupted, actually, because naturally it was. But a number of these things, a number of these data entries are marked as the following. Initial testing. And then underneath initial testing is test subject A.
Not patient 0.
No.
Man, these guys
Hey.
gotta.
Should we have
Hit on
gotten
that.
tested?
For what?
I don't know, to make sure we're not like,
Did anyone even get touched by them?
well, I don't know, I wasn't there.
No, none of us were touched.
All right.
Well, wait, what if it was airborne?
Test subject A, whatchamacallit, autopsy is the one underneath it. There is group modification.
Group modification.
Be right back.
And that's after the thing about the autopsy.
with a corrupted file connected to it. That you can only get its title, which is Arcane Theory for the Arcane Theory. What is the word?
For dummies.
Arcane Theory Basis.
I like for dummies.
Arcane Theory for Dummies. Yes. Oh, and also good job on not letting Ken die. Since he was going to be the first to go if you started failing on the skill checks.
Go without me. I'm expendable.
Why did I choose to wear this red shirt today?
I get it.
There's a corrupted file called group testing with group testing autopsy. Group testing autopsies. And then the final one is a relatively recent one, which is mass testing.
Well, let's look at that recent one. Can we?
That one's not corrupted.
It's not corrupted.
Let's check
It's also
out
a
mass
video.
testing.
Play the video.
Oh man, the production values on this campaign got really good. Send us that YouTube link. It's a joke. It's a good one too.
It's one of those classic Reeves of goofers.
Yup. That's what I do.
Goofer.
Anyway, mass testing begins. The video is shows the vast room with just that had all the creatures in it.
Right, the room we saw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anyway, the room is chock full. It is auditorium sized. It is huge.
Right.
You could fit thousands of people in it.
Is it full?
It's full, like without like movement room, like where they got all these like drifters. But you know, life is sort of cheap in the 2070s.
Yeah, but thousands of drifters.
It probably
I think
took a while.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
There is a pretty large time date between group testing and mass testing. About a year, in fact.
Interesting.
Why would they need so many?
How far back do the dates go?
Initial testing took place about 5 years ago.
Okay.
In the center of the room is a sort of raised cylinder, upon which is a strange-looking machine that is wrapped about with a number of runic writings.
Naturally.
And the machinery is containing a large glass container of that sort of thing. Not really. It would be about the size of the four-sided container. Each facet would be about the size of a twin bed. Like, it is quite large.
That's pretty big.
It's sort of diamond shaped also, so it tapers outward and then goes back in. It is topped by a crystal, deep red, perhaps a ruby. It's unclear. You're not wearing jeweler's glasses, and it's hard to examine.
Is the crystal clear?
Could be glass.
The crystal itself of the container is clear, yes. Crystal clear, in fact. Apparently, something activates. The runes on the machine light up. The crystal bathes the room in a baleful red glow that seems to drown out the interior lighting. Indeed, there are some sparks from the ceiling as the ceiling lights are shorted out by some malign influence. As the room is bathed in the red light, its occupants turn to look at the strange thing that is activating amongst them. There is no sound, but the ones closest to it clutch their heads and begin and open their mouths as they're screaming, and the effect on the people just expands outward from that until they are all doing a similar movement, until eventually their forms are desiccated and drawn into the sort of husk-like things that were chasing you, and they just collapse to the ground en masse and radiating out from the raised platform as the vast crystalline container slowly fills up with a red liquid. Finally, it fills up to about 7/8 of its capacity.
It's a health potion.
As the last person collapses to the ground, unmoving. The video then ends. Oh, excuse me. It ends with a big, in block lettering, right on the middle of the screen. It right in the middle of the video. It just goes "success," and then it ends.
I was almost certain a zombie was gonna come and knock the camera, and then it would cut the feed. But that's even better.
I'm thinking about how we're playing like in this cyberpunk setting, and now there's a giant crystal and magic runes and shit, and
Dude,
we're
Shadowrun's all about magic shit too.
We're basically playing Final Fantasy now.
Yep, that's a good comparison. We are hilariously ill-equipped to fight magic shit as a group because we don't have any magic,
magic users.
Hikage is an adept, but you don't have perception, do you? Astral
She can
perception.
do
I do not know.
arcana checks, right?
Never
Technically,
really.
but like,
You have no experience with it, but you can.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's really more like she's aware of it vaguely because she technically uses it. But
Yeah.
Well, no better
that's
time
for
to learn
knowledge.
than the present.
You could just always ask Caduceus.
Also, it costs like a reasonably hefty chunk of karma for me to try and
Man.
start getting into some of that.
Yeah, it's not what you made your character for,
Yeah.
but it's a hole in the party.
I mean, we
I
had a
think
mage.
we only had that hole filled for probably 2 or 3 weeks.
I guess that's true.
Like, that's kind of the reason why most of us, like most players in this campaign, I think their backups were mages.
Well, to be fair, there's nothing that can be done about that now, so we got to work with what we have.
I know.
You can always hire people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just saying that we are
There is
not
always Caduceus.
I was
going to be good against magic.
Yeah, I was just going to
And
say
yeah.
Caduceus is a possibility.
Maybe it could be me
even
to
though we
make it work
kinda-
for free.
We kind of treat him like a doormat. I don't know if
Caduceus
he'll,
He
love
kind of
us.
is a doormat.
I don't know if he'll want to work with us after the whole grenade thing last
Hey,
time.
well, he's a doormat.
Yeah, you're right.
You just gotta bully him a little more.
I'm not going to be the one bullying him.
It is gonna be kismet, yeah, but we're complicit, I guess.
We can think of that another time, though. Can we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you saw a weird crystal thing suck the blood out of a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or presumably the blood.
Yes.
So
I mean,
what?
For
don't
the
even
amount
know
of people,
about
the amount of blood that ended up in the thing seemed a little bit low, actually. Like, there's a lot of people in that room.
You got to tuck some of it away for safekeeping
Hmm.
later.
Maybe it's distilled.
Still,
maybe it's
Yeah, so-
maybe it's concentrated.
Yes, blood from concentrate.
Or maybe there's
Yeah,
another.
super saturated blood.
Maybe that's just the platelet vial, and there's like a plasma vial somewhere else.
nothing about this magic crystal means anything to Ezra Klein.
He looked at it and he was like as shocked and horrified as you were.
Okay, well, I don't even know what we do with this information then.
there's no file of like that's the latest file that's recorded on here.
That's the latest one, yes.
Wait. I have a question now. So this video was it video of the room that we were looking at, that we were right next to? Did they?
Yes.
Yes,
And we didn't see this fucking giant vial in that room.
you did not.
I didn't really get a good look, but
Maybe it like raises or lowers out of the room or something like that. So they don't have to go in there.
No,
Would
Nami
we have
did
seen
get
it?
a pretty good look as she scanned the room with her flashlight. And look, thinking back to it, she did actually scan her flashlight directly over that raised plinth, and it was not there.
oh, there was a raised
So they-
plinth.
There
So
was
they
a
took it
cylindrical
away.
platform in the middle of the room. I might not have
Okay.
actually told you, but I am telling you that in retrospect, Nami would have seen us.
Okay.
Seen this.
I mean, we also like. I think Stone has cyber eyes, right?
Yeah.
So like we can just play it back.
All right.
Well, I also
and
didn't. I didn't specify that I was recording unless that is something that happens all the time.
You don't need. You can always be recording. It's not like
Okay.
you're gonna fill
Yeah.
up the hard drive.
Yeah, my eyes are always recording.
My
Yes, I'm
eyes
doing
are
something.
always. I don't think mine are, but I also have never specified that they aren't. So, I guess that's what.
There's no rule that says dogs can't play basketball.
Let's go ahead and watch it then. I mean, I already know what happened. I would.
All right, I
would
put in my copy of Airbud too.
Jesus.
You watch it, and you do see that raised plinth, but there is no arcane device upon it.
Wait, I have
So
a
it's-
question.
Yes.
Why not Airbud 1?
What?
Airbud 2 is the good one.
Really?
Stop it.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
If you're calling me, My mouth can't
Okay.
cash the checks it's writing.
We
But it looks like they took it away when they probably left this facility.
I mean, yeah, whatever that thing was used for, it seems like they got what they wanted from it, so they're not going to leave it there.
I don't know what the next step for us is. If there's any.
I'm kind of the same way. There was nothing there. It seemed to have dealt with these creatures, right? Because like in the room, like in the video, the room showed those creatures, like the blood of those creatures be absorbed, or were they just regular people?
They were regular people.
No.
I look across the table at Ezra, and I'm like, "This is your project. What's your input on this? What do you think that we?"
I have no idea what I'm really just witnessed. Some sort of blood magic, I'd guess, but
I mean, we did link this to as technology,
yeah.
so
This
I mean,
is
no-
sort of the thing. Although mass murder with a weird blood-sucky thing is a little weird, even for
is-
them.
It's extremely weird, but I 100% don't doubt that this happens.
Can it technically be called murder if they're still walking around?
I think they're dead.
I think the things that chased us were dead.
Yeah, I guess.
How they
Well,
were
if we're
walking
dealing
around,
with
I'm not quite
magic,
sure.
it's yeah, that's entirely possible.
What I would suppose is that that thing, when it activates, probably does some really weird stuff on the astral plane. And not that I'm an expert, but when it did that, it might have attracted some not so savory spirits who then found a whole bunch of sort of weird dead bodies in the room that they could jump into.
We do have a mage Shadowrunner in the bar. Should we get his input on it?
I think we should, because looking around this table, we're woefully ill-equipped for this sort of thing.
Yeah, if you want to get them.
Dude, just get in here.
I mean, I'll just go take a walk.
Yeah, okay.
We just started yelling constantly until he walks in.
Boop, 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 boop.
Caduceus, do you mind joining us? We need input on something magical.
Sure, what do you want?
Here,
Friends.
just come with us.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, hello. Hi.
I pull up.
Caduceus.
Here,
Just
I'll
beside
stand
me.
up in the corner, and he can. I can motion for him to come sit over here.
We're here today because we care about you.
What?
This is an intervention.
That's not your room. Get out of there.
Get the hell out of my office right now.
Understood.
He just walks through the wall.
Just crunch. Takes the stove with him.
Just Kool-Aid man's
You just
walk
fucking
directly through.
juggernaut through the wall.
So, what am I looking at?
I
We should-
project.
Yeah, let's show him the video.
I project the video through my hat.
Oh,
Oh, right, I forgot you can do that.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
whatever. I don't even want
A
to hear
little
about it.
projector like lens pops
A
up
little
out.
R2D2 projector, just like plays it in the middle of the table. And it's just like, huh? Caduceus is like looking at it, and he sort of does like the confused dog look at it. And then when the people start dying, the thing starts filling up. He's just like, oh, when did this happen?
I check the date on the video.
This happened about a month ago.
This happened about a month ago. That lab is all but ruin, and
Why?
the bodies of those dead people have turned into these creatures.
Creatures?
I now project the picture of the things that were chasing us
Oh.
onto the table.
Well, they sort of look like ghouls, but they're not ghouls, are they?
No.
I wish I could have sensed your projections, but like it's just a.
Yeah, I know. I can show you an autopsy. I play back the recording of when we went into the lab, and like it'll show him the brain and all that, because I know that he used to work for Dockwagon, right?
He's an actual doctor.
Yeah, like I show him when we were looking at the body that was on the operating table.
That is not what a brain is supposed to look like as a medical professional.
I figured that much.
Otherwise, they look sort of desiccated, don't they?
Yes.
Um,
So you, I mean, I
mean,
that there's not really much you can do from a projection.
there's
standpoint.
nothing about that body that should be giving it motive force. It's clearly dead. Your brain doesn't look like that and still remain operating, unless like I don't know. You only really got a picture of the cerebrum. The medulla could still be intact, in which case it
Lizard
would.
people.
Yeah,
Wait,
essentially.
do we get a picture of the guy cut open too?
I mean, that was just my eyes were just on record, so
Yeah, you weren't exactly going over it with as fine a hand as Caduceus might have if he was there.
no,
Well, looks like we gotta go back down there.
Nope.
no.
You can.
Feel free.
Take a deuce. Do you want to go for a trip?
Well, I mean, you killed them all, right? So
Yeah, with our 10,000 guns.
Yeah, there was only like
wait a second. Those things. How
Are
many
trapped?
things were there?
couple of us.
Too many to count.
There were at least a
Yeah,
thousand.
you saw that you saw that video about that? many,
Where
probably?
are they?
They're
Seattle
trapped.
Underground.
I just point down.
As far as we know, there was only one exit, and
I mean, as far as we know, we didn't really stop to look.
So
no, we
what you're
didn't.
saying is that under us right now, there is a horde of like movie zombies that at any moment could like break through a sewer pipe and start eating people.
Well,
Caduceus
I
days
don't
later.
know about like
You're overreacting on
directly
that one.
under us.
But
Yes,
I
there
mean-
were 8 people.
that's a pretty accurate description of
Yeah.
this situation
My
down there.
thing is that okay, I think like spirits can infest and like invade and take possession of a body. Usually like you don't want that to happen, but things like insect spirits are sort of famous for that, hence Chicago. But this is kind of unique. I think it has some. I suppose it would have something to do with whatever that machine attracted on the astral plane, and apparently it attracted a lot of whatever it did.
And nothing. I know that you probably know nothing very much about blood magic, but nothing that you know. Blood magic doesn't do anything weird like that.
Blood magic is weird, in my opinion. So as far as I know, no, but I'm not exactly an expert.
You don't know any experts.
No, I
didn't figure. Worth a try though. Yeah. Somehow this ties back to Az technology.
Oh, okay, I'm out.
Yeah. I mean,
Bye.
See ya.
later.
I mean, that's a pretty reasonable thing he did, and I'm wondering if that's what we're going to do.
I mean, we knew this was kind of tied to Az technology before. I just
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
this is
now
like,
what?
This is like top level Black Ops, like turbo fucking
Can
secret,
get that guy back in the room. Okay.
turbo secret things that can usually lead to
Hey, wait! Oh,
people like us disappearing quietly in the night.
thud.
Oh, welcome back, Odysseus.
That
Glad
guy
you
is
decided to
a
join
lot
us here.
stronger than he looks. What do you
Yeah.
think that thing could be used for? Like, what would the purpose of that be?
It could be
well-
from anywhere from magic enhancer to nuclear explosion, is what I'm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That is a lot of blood that just got extruded. You can use that for stuff, presuming that whatever that thing is like maintaining its
Preserving it.
preserving it as like usable, because blood magic sort of works on life force really more than the
sacrifice.
actual material. So if that's actually like maintaining that power within it somehow,
So
which
A
Wait.
sacrifice battery.
it could be a giant blood magic battery. And
So-
I mean, the other thing is that obviously it killed a whole bunch of people within its radius. So if you got you could use that as some sort of weapon.
So wait, then that means that there's 2 possible things that could do with it. Either, like you said, a battery to keep a bunch of, to be able to use a lot of smaller blood magics, or wouldn't that be possible to use all that blood for one really big, possibly very bad blood magic.
Probably.
Yeah,
That's kind
you
of
could
weird.
do that.
We're
The other
gonna do a
thing-
big bad blood magic.
The other thing
yeah.
is that you could like potentially
Make a blood mage army.
well, no, not really. Like blood magic's like not exactly easy to pick up either.
There's a lot of practitioners.
But the bigger thing, and as technology, as far as I know, like they regulate that stuff like really closely. It's not just like, oh, it's as technology. Everybody and their mother is a blood mage, and they all do horrible like blood magic things.
I
They
mean,
do
that's
do
not-
that, but it's like it's like a religion to them. They're really sort of into making sure that you're doing only what they approve with the whole blood magic thing. Otherwise, they kill you.
I mean,
So
that's kind of,
I'm curious then, because all this doesn't seem to line up to me. Like you take all this blood potentially for blood magic into this vial. You kill all these people to do it. I would assume at that point you have to spend a decent amount of it. Like, I guess what I'm saying is, one doesn't technically equal the other with regards to killing all these people to take all their blood and then turning all these people into the walking undead. Like, why?
Well, judging by the fact that the things apparently like went crazy and started murdering everybody in the complex, I think the turning people into the undead was an accident. My guess is that what they were doing was just trying to like create something that could just suck all this blood up at once, and the other thing was a side
So
effect.
you think it's a byproduct of taking all that blood?
Yep.
they definitely didn't seem to
what
see
if
it coming.
that's not the case though? What if what it was another party entirely that came in, knew what they were doing, took all the blood, used some of it to create a bunch of undead, and then used that to leave with the vial.
I mean,
Use the chaos to get out of there.
That's seems less likely. Like,
You
where would
think
what would
so?
this third party be? Yeah, it's just.
We don't have answers, so
Mhm. I'm just saying, there's not really evidence for that.
I mean, yeah, like
I'm presenting a
it's,
possibility. I'm not.
it is a
And
possibility.
I guess, yeah.
Like we
Either
can't-
way, like, we don't know what the fuck to do about this.
So bail.
What else are we gonna do?
I mean, it's not like we can follow up on anything like this. Like this is out of our scope.
it
Yep.
is.
We're
It
just
is
Shadowrunners.
at the
Above
same
our
at the
pay
same
grade.
time. I feel real dirty about walking away from this problem that we know is down there and could potentially hurt a lot of people.
That's not what really worries me. The byproduct of those zombies, yes, while they are extremely dangerous, it can be dealt with by professionals, by military, by whatever. Like
Well,
the
then
mega
something needs to be
corporations
done.
will eventually deal with
You're
it.
speaking in hypotheticals. We haven't let anybody know.
Are you gonna let someone know?
That's what I'm asking.
Hey Ezra, you gonna let somebody know?
I was thinking of trying to handle it on on the down low.
All right.
How's that? Just
You
out of
can-
curiosity.
It would probably involve flamethrowers.
And
Have fun.
since you already hire people like us to do that sort of work, who would you hire to do that? Like, I'm assuming you're not hiring us for that kind of dirty work.
No,
But-
no, we have people in house.
Okay.
All right.
So you're saying that part of it is, as far as you are concerned, taken care of. And the
Who is
main-
this guy anyway? Says Caduceus, pointing to Ezra Klein.
It's
Which
Bernie
point
Sanders.
Ezra goes. Oh, I can. You can remove him. He's like, hey, what? Not that. Oh,
Twist
I
his-
wave at Caduceus as he leaves, which is a generous way of saying he got pulled out.
So basically,
Yes, I-
what you're telling me is that the main concern here is not the dead people, but the vial.
yeah,
I would say so.
I think
I
we need
would-
a name for this thing.
And you are going to take care of that in a timely fashion. The thing that you said that we can take care of.
The dead people.
The dead people,
Yeah,
yes.
we'll.
Okay.
I'm gonna get right on that.
Okay.
No, my concern is this thing.
The phylactery.
Yeah, we'll call it
Yeah,
that.
that
This
reminds me of
phylactery device, sucking up all this blood. Who knows what the maximum range on this thing? What if somebody builds something big enough to like
Level
do
Seattle.
this to a city?
Oh, I have an idea. We should look at the logs to see if this thing actually does have a name. Does it?
It is the phylactery device.
No.
Called it.
I looked through it. Oh, convenient.
Honestly, I thought they were going to call it something like Philosopher's Stone or something.
The
Because
big red
honestly,
blood crystal, it's
that's
called.
that's what it was reminding me of.
Icky gooey red thing.
But yeah, that's So I'll get you your funds and
Cool.
I'll contact you next time I have something fun like a vampire hunt or something. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Ask
Well,
I can.
Sure.
yeah, I'm going home then.
Good luck with your side of the job.
Okay, bye.
Just so we're aware, I'm sure you were just saying that because you needed to say that, but you have already paid us. Out of character,
Yeah.
you have already paid us.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
know.
gave us the money.
Okay.
He gave us the money so that we could do stuff in the downtime that's happening.
Yeah.
right
I
now.
was just making sure.
All right, you'll have some time before the next run.
Yeah.
Black Tar buys a car
Hey, good for him.
and
Uh,
some other stuff.
Let me just run to the bathroom and I'll be right back.
Some really thick foundation to cover that skin.
I did buy the gun turret. I also bought some other stuff.
I should probably have looked at things to buy.
Other
And I
dude,
spent my-
other dude should probably replace his turret too, if he hasn't
I have.
already.
I think
I
he has.
I told
Yeah.
Sal's that I was going to. And
Oh, I forgot I was going to buy a med kit. I'm going to buy a med kit now. Billy, do you know how much that is off the top of your head?
I think I have it marked down. Medkit, rating 6,
Yeah, that's all
1,500 new yen.
I'll buy that. Can you get me one?
I can get you one.
All right. 40. All right. Rating 6.
Oh, man. I need to restock on a lot of things.
I need some fucking karma.
I'm actually going to prep some sprites in the downtime. It's something I didn't do before because it's something I had to roll. I would have to roll on.
I'm gonna start going just like pro bono for the next several runs, so I can just like.
Hey, what's so funny?
Just this one mashed up tweet.
Which one?
Lord Nuva and Xaver finally fucking found out I like dicks, I guess.
I guess.
Red Letter Media quotes and Loltaku, I guess. Nintendo fucking up harder than Hitler.
Yeah, it's all that one.
I actually don't really know what I want to spend my karma on.
I'm just gonna hold on to it until I know I do want to spend it.
I want to fly things.
Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh, I know what that was.
The problem is that like things at this level take so long for me to actually learn.
Yeah, I'm still in the middle of upgrading my knife shit.
I know.
Week 5 out of 8.
I don't remember if I rolled drain separate or fading separately, or if it's. I guess I could just look it up. I got the thing open.
I'm sitting on 14 karma.
I'm at
I could
17.
spend that on something.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about spending mine on something.
Your mic went really quiet. I don't know if you're talking to us.
Where's the stuff to upgrade in a book?
Character advancement at page 100 something. Very low 100s.
Oh, here we go. Depths.
try like 102.
Yeah. 103 actually.
Let's see here.
I don't even know what I'd buy.
Honestly, for somebody that's not a mage, it's honestly just skills or like stats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I did last time. I did buy some
Not a lot
edge
of
last
options.
time too.
Like that's the only thing I'm kind of thinking. I use edge quite a bit. Having 3 edge might be pretty useful. I have 26 karma. I just don't know what to.
Billy.
Does the karma cost on edge goes up every time you buy more edge, right?
Yes.
It's karma cost if everything goes up when you buy more.
Yeah.
Billy.
Shut up, Greaves.
Oh,
Billy.
that would be why my mic is quiet, because it was still above my head.
Yeah, there you go.
Billy.
Billy.
When you're summoning, shut up. When you're summoning a spirit, you roll your drain separately, right? It's not your summoning roll. It's a separate thing.
Oh yes, I roll it separately because I don't have a summon button.
Yeah, neither do I, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, it is
You don't have a
annoying.
sound button?
Actually, wait.
So I have a
I'm thinking
sound
of just
button.
making a macro.
I could just make that as one of the spells.
Boom.
That won't really work
No, because
because it's different. Yeah.
Unless your summoning and your spellcasting are the same.
Wait, Bill.
For me, they are, but I have a.
Where did Jake get this summoned spirit thing?
It was just on my fucking page. Very bottom right.
Yep, I have one too.
Check it out.
Very bottom right.
Yeah, all the way
Yeah,
at the
like-
bottom of the. It's the last green
Under
button
special
on
roles.
the
Oh,
entire
shit.
thing.
Special
Son
roll.
of a bitch.
Ha ha.
Summoning skill asks you for your summoning skill and everything.
Hmm.
God,
You
what
go
is it?
idiots.
Force.
How about you guys actually look at your shit?
Hey, Nami, how's it feel to be really fucking on top of things?
Son of a bitch.
I'm
Sorry,
not
this is
used to
awesome.
it.
Wow,
Right?
that's
These
fantastic.
fucking chuckle
I
bugs
could-
not even know how to play this game.
I could take another initiate grade and get another PowerPoint.
Why did my thing not roll?
PowerPoints are really useful, especially as an adept.
Yeah.
Is
I
there
still have a
magic not
list of
maxed
stuff
out?
that I wanted to get over time, so I might do that.
Oh shit. Anything that would help me fucking
Don't know if anything would necessarily help you with fucking, but that's fine.
There's some things.
No. I'm thinking anything that would help like in the Fungin
map for
run,
that.
I had several rolls there that were just like, oh, this is not landing. This is not landing. This is not. I would be tearing these people up if this was landing, but it's not.
Upgrade your sword skill.
You're doing things.
Blade skill.
God, I'm rolling so fucking well in the spirit hits. It's driving me insane.
Hey,
Well, the guns too are a thing. Maybe I could do agility.
so
Isn't there agility max? I thought yours
I'm
was
gonna
max.
start learning how to pilot aircraft.
I don't know what is the max.
Okay.
I am also going to attempt to up my initiate grade from 1 to 2.
So,
For an orc,
Neat.
I think it's 6.
So don't you need like a pilot school?
I'm assuming you said 6.
It is 6.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
can't
at
I just
6.
VR that?
You're already at your maximum, so you can't upgrade to that anymore.
The Arcana.
And it would take 35 karma for you to upgrade from 6 to 7 anyways. So
So, what would you like me to do in order to get this done? Because I have enough cash right now. I have like 130,000 yen.
what do you get?
It's fine.
Is there a limit on what you can upgrade your skills to?
12.
That cost will just factor into the cost of the piloting school. Will just factor into your
Lifestyle.
lifestyle.
Okay, so I can afford
Oh my God,
exactly up to rank 3 in it right now. It's an active skill, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
yeah.
not even fucking funny how bad I'm rolling on this.
How much?
So, yeah.
How much would it cost to bump blades from 4 to 5?
It's
There's
a table in the book.
It's on page 107. From 4 to 5 for that, it's
It's just new rating times 3.
oh,
15.
Alright. So here's my roll.
South,
My
how much
fucking
downtime do we have?
I need at least 2. I didn't get 2. Okay.
Well, fun thing, you'll have like a couple weeks,
Okay.
but
I'm going to.
I really should set up a date so that I can actually like measure that empirically. But
I imagine you need to pay rent.
yes, during this time period, you do need to pay rent.
All
You
right,
do
I'll
have to
just
please deduct your
mark that.
lifestyle costs. But during the first 2 days, you get a message from Ezra Klein saying, I don't want to worry you guys or anything, but went in to clean up the zombies, and yeah, they're all gone.
Beauty.
Interesting.
Hey Sal,
So yeah, just to let
Billy,
you know. Have a good night.
what's our
Bye.
lifestyle cost again?
I posted it in the
Oh.
roll 20.
What
I got
page? What page did you say it was on, Jake?
103.
No, 107.
107 of the regular,
Karma-
just 5th edition.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a karma advancement table for skills.
All right, so you successfully initiated Dogma?
Yes, it'll take a month,
Oh.
but
As you go to your lodge and you chill out. And
I
Gotta-
sat down at my
It's time.
computer.
go to my buddy,
So
the
wait,
one buddy I have whose whole existence is to do exactly this.
Sal's.
Hmm?
How long does it? So do I? I have to upgrade it one at a time. Like,
well, there should be something to calculate the amount of time that takes.
Yeah, the training rate table.
New rating times 1 week. Oh shit! It's gonna take 12 weeks to get up to rank rating. Okay, 3 weeks. Never mind. Okay, we're done.
Wait, no, it's for each thing you're going up. So
then I
1
need a
plus 2
total of
plus
6
3.
weeks.
Yes, a month and a half, which is pretty good.
So I need
Okay.
42 karma for an active skill at 30.
No. Active skill, that's like the total. It's really weird.
Yeah,
This is
their
weird.
table's
Okay,
also
so I
weird.
need 10 then, because it bumps from 4 to 5. It bumps from 20 up to 30.
Yes,
Basically,
that'd be 10 karma that you'd have to spend right
it
now.
costs 2 times the level that
Right.
you're trying to go to. Is an
Yeah.
easier way to think of it.
All
If
right,
you're
now let's-
starting from the level just below it.
2 times. Okay.
Otherwise, it's
Now I'm confused again because it says.
all right. It's the amount. The amount. Take the level that you're trying to go up to.
Uh huh.
Take that
level
amount
5.
that it says, and
Uh.
subtract the what you have currently. The amount for the level that you're at currently. So if you're at 5 and it's 30,
Okay, then yeah, it's 10.
yes. So you were
So-
right. People, and we were just giving
Making
you
it
like
more
3 different
confusing.
ways
Yeah.
of showing you that you were right.
Yeah, like I'm going from 0
That-
to
that's-
3,
that's-
so it cost me 12.
That's kind of how this campaign has gone. Hey, I understand this thing. Let's fuck that up.
Well, I mean, for the sake of like trying to figure it out in the future, like 5 to 6 is 12, or 6 to 7 is 14.
Yeah,
Yep.
I find that much easier
yeah.
than
I
going into this table and doing weird math.
well, no, I thinking about it, I think the way that Sal's explained it, is probably going to stick in my head better. Just take that number
this
and
way-
subtract the one before it.
Or subtract what you have currently anyway.
Yeah,
So, like, if
which
you go
should
from
be the
3 to
one before
5.
it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
how
And
many weeks
do
passed
what?
before Klein contacted us, did you say? Or how
I
long?
said he said a couple days.
A
Okay.
couple days before Klein told you that all the zombies are missing.
All right.
Right.
I think I've got all the sprites I think I want. So like, I did shopping before. I don't think I have anything else to do for the downtime, other than sulk.
I mean, you can spend all the downtime. You just because I'll be the one needing to shop for most of this, won't I?
Well, we already worked out my stuff, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Hey,
ahead.
guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and bump my blades up to 5 then, and spend 10 karma on that.
Yeah,
If,
that's a good idea.
That'll go up in 5 weeks, though.
That's fine. If we're
If
not
you
gonna
guys-
play between now and then,
I don't.
you're
think we
talking
have
about in game.
over a
But I'm saying
Yeah. All right.
if we get into a fight this run, which doesn't sound like that's going to happen, I'll change it back.
Is everyone just ready to like fast forward? Like, is Sal's ready?
Should I buy?
I'm
a
never
Northrop-
ready.
Should I buy a Northrop Wasp for 86,000 yen?
What's that?
It is a one-man helicopter.
No.
Flatly no.
Okay, should
You
I get
asked.
in?
I told you.
Do you
guys
have a
could,
pilot skill?
Yes, I just
Oh.
got it.
Jesus. Go for it.
Uh,
Do it. Fuck these haters.
Wait,
Do it.
wait. If you guys gave me like 200,000 Nuyen, I could
Okay,
buy.
don't know. Fuck you.
I know. Hang on. I could buy an Ares Dragon, which has 18 seats in it.
Yeah, and if we just all gave you like a
A lot of
million, we
seats.
could just buy you the Nebulous.
You know what? I don't want to see that thing get destroyed.
Yeah, no, thank you.
That would
What-
hurt
what
so
a-
much.
100,000
What if I
Daltec
got
brand surface-to-air missiles.
How much is the
No
gyrocopter?
substitutes.
the Northrop Wasp is 86,000.
Go for it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
You have
Wait,
nothing else to
let me
spend your money on.
look at my other options. Ooh, I can get a fixed wing aircraft, an Artemis Nightwing, an ultralight airplane.
Has it been how long? Let me see. Has it been a month in game since our last run?
Wait, you said 3 weeks were passing? So
2.
2.
I'm
Since we
going to
ran away
just.
from
I'm
zombies.
just going to assume that since the last time I changed this, my it's been a month. So subtract.
Submersion doesn't seem to have any time constraints like whatever the mage equivalent is.
2,600.
I don't think so.
I don't think at all. Like I think I just conk out for a bit and then come back from the resonance realms. I think they're called.
South.
Woo, boo, 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 boo.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Great.
Hey, Billy.
Hmm?
Can you help me get a Northrop Wasp because it's 12 restricted?
Sure. I ask you where you're going to store it. house doesn't have-
Backyard.
Our house does not have a backyard.
Hmm.
Sal's, how much does it cost to store a vehicle in a hangar?
I hate you. I don't know.
Whatever. I'll fucking hold on to the figures something out later. So I don't know. I think it'd be fun to have somebody who could fly things.
Can you actually fly it?
I have Pilot Aircraft 3.
I mean, yeah. That's
My problem
easy to fly
is
it.
people are gonna be like, "Hey, there's a helicopter. Go get
Yeah,
it."
there's a lot of helicopters.
Yeah.
They are
I'm
not.
sure there's part of
Callan-
aerial
Callan-
authority.
Pretty sure it's not an uncommon sight in Seattle, in the magical future that is Shadowrun.
There are flying vehicles like everywhere in Shadowrun.
Yeah.
They're pretty common.
The FAA is really frustrated.
Stop
Sal's
it!
roll 16 dice.
Huh?
Sal's roll 16 dice.
I'll show you. Well, maybe it won't.
You're
Well,
not getting a
I mean,
goddamn
if I've got
thing.
no place to like store it, then what's the point of buying it?
I mean, you can always just rent.
Well, no, I can look up the. You got it.
You can store it on the roof here.
Whatever you were getting, you got.
And buy more thermite.
I'll look up the cost of a thing, but I don't know
Okay.
what it is off the top of my head.
That's fine.
I know it's fine.
Okay,
Just upload the Assassin's Primer.
if we're still doing stuff, I guess I'll pop open the book, see if there's anything else I want to buy. I don't think so.
2,000.
Oh, we're just waiting right now for people to finish up.
I mean, I'm ready to go. I'm just kind of doing some casual shopping.
Alright. Casual shopping, thermite. You know.
Ouch. Whoever you stabbed right there, Stone, is dead.
Yep.
Ah,
Do you not have a smart link?
Who?
You. You don't have a smart link in your eyes?
I'm pretty sure I do.
I don't know if Smart Link actually gives a bonus to swords, but I
I
think
don't.
it does.
Oh yes,
I do
yes,
not-
yes, I do.
Don't believe swords have smart link setups though.
No, they don't.
They don't.
Throwing knives do.
Yep.
Oddly enough.
I don't have any throwing knives or a throwing. I haven't put any points in any kind of throwing skill.
Oh, that must be so disorienting to be looking through the smart link of a throwing knife as you throw it, and it's just be like spinning through the air.
Especially
Would-
because the way they like describe throwing multiples as well, because they're all moving independently and then like trying to lock on to the other one in front of it.
Is that
yeah,
how
you,
it
you
works?
just do
and-
that and you just vomit.
Is
You know
that
what
how
makes
it
more
works,
sense?
and not
It
just
works-
not just
It works
like
like throwing a grenade in like Gears or something. It just gives you an outline.
is that how it works, and not just like a targeting system for it?
I've always
think
heard of
that's
it
how it
as
works.
basically being like a crosshair, like projected onto your
Yeah.
eyeball.
It's an
Yeah.
AR crosshair. Is
Yeah,
what
so
I
like
thought of it
a
as.
kind of targeting
yeah.
system, not not following
Yeah,
it
no.
in the first person view of the knife.
Every time you throw a knife, you just vomit.
You just have to close your eyes for a bit.
Oh no, here it goes.
Oh jeez, I hope I don't get sick again.
Oh, I got sick again.
Wait, so am I actually looking for this thing? Jake?
I mean, well, I'll talk to like we can do that later. Whatever Sal's figured out, like the cost of.
So what are we doing now?
Well,
I'm ready to go.
fucking off and wasting time.
Yes.
Sal's, you ready to go?
Yes, I am.
Let's go.
Ready to rock and roll.
Ready
I
to
just need
roll out.
Copy a pog over.
Too late.
Champion
You're
of
already
Noldor.
dead.
All right. Black Tar, you're standing right there in front of the door, facing into the interior of the rather hopping Malarkeys.
Mhm.
Is there some mood music going on?
Wow, it is hopping.
Um,
I'll be chatting to Caduceus, making small talk.
oh, how nice.
For some reason, Stone and I are having a private meeting.
Gross.
Talk about boys.
I am now Malarkey.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing. Shut up.
What time is it at this point, Sals? In game.
It's about 7 p.m. and you have been summoned here by
Summoning.
Ian, actually, who said he was contacted directly to try and set up a job for you with a new Mr. Johnson, or with a Mr. Johnson. He doesn't know quite who he is, and he did tell Mary about this, and she was okay with it, despite the job not coming directly through her, because she likes throwing some business to Malarkeys every so often. Plus, she was having her lungs replaced that day, so it's even better on her schedule.
Considering that everybody's at the bar, does it look like they're all waiting for a job from Ian?
No,
Okay.
no, a couple of them appear to be talking about jobs already.
Okay.
I said at the bar, I'm like, haha, it's a Shadowrun, am I right?
Everyone just sort of looks at you and goes, "Yep," and
Ah,
sort of looks shiftily around, and then they go back to what they were doing. You know, says the one elven woman with the dyed hair. Not necessarily everyone in this bar is a Shadowrunner at all times.
oh, I was more so talking about the concept.
I just think they're really cool.
Yeah,
Well,
like, I mean
That is
really
correct.
just awesome dudes and dudettes.
living that lifestyle.
Anyway, oh no, Black Tar, you were right in front of the door.
I was right in front of the door.
Yes.
I
looked
guess
you
I
knocked
still
over.
am.
You were like right there. When suddenly the door
Shot by a
slams open,
son of
flinging
a
you
bitch.
flinging you forward into the pool table.
Dead.
You
Yes.
gotta be kidding me.
As through the door strides Pyronimus Bosch!
God,
Is your family like concerned of you
they
sometimes?
should be.
They're in the basement.
Blocked in there.
Because you just actually screamed.
Yep. He sees who has thrown into the table and he goes, "Oh no, no!" He
My
lifts you up and
muse.
spins you around and pats you down and goes, "Are you injured? No, my muse. You must. I still." He grabs you by the chin, squishing your cheeks together. Must
Ugh,
paint you.
good.
But he says, turning away dramatically and sending you tumbling to your left. That is not why I am here. I am here.
You are
Dead.
here.
I think he killed his mic.
To hire a number of Shadowrunners.
Didn't even miss a beat.
That includes you, my blue flame. Yes, you and your group. I need to speak with you at once.
All right.
So says Pyronimus Bosch. Yes, you, and you, and you. Over there. And you. And you. All 5 of you.
I was waiting for it, but not you.
to Caduceus, just not you. Ian, do you mind if we use the room in the back?
Go ahead.
I mean, we always do.
I
Just like, by the way, he didn't sound like this on the phone.
I unenthusiastically stand back up and walk back to the
No.
back.
He's
I hold the door for Pyronus
Oh
Bosch.
dear.
okay. Kiss his ass more, Jesus.
Ah, yes, thank you.
I mean, I was kissing his ass before at the meeting.
Is he just gonna lay himself across the table?
No, he sits in the chair
All right.
dramatically, crosses his legs. Yes. So, first I must ask you, why
Oh,
I shouldn't just detonate this entire room to repay you for the thieving of my personal effects.
I mean, you wanted to hire us.
I look at Kismet.
So, I mean, coming here and blowing us up is kind of a bad way of hiring us. Plus, you're in the room, too.
Ah, this one well plays well.
Well, plays well.
God,
Yes.
I want whatever
He's a little
drug
drunk.
this guy is on. He's clearly on that good stuff.
That's the thing. He's not.
He's high
He's
on
a-
life.
He's high on the bad stuff.
But yes, you must make amends to me, for though you did find yourselves ensorcelled by that Horizon witch, you did
Yep.
still offend my personage by allowing the theft of my personal articles on my computer. And though they found nothing that could force me into their employ, I still demand compensation. Compensation for which I will compensate you.
That's what I was about to ask about.
compensating compensation.
Yes. For you see, I am quite wealthy in my own way. And by in my own way, I mean objectively. I can easily bankroll a number of Shadowrunners to do the following. A rival of mine has insulted me in a local paper, no doubt aided and abetted by those scheming schemers in Horizon.
I nod and grab my gun.
Yes, no.
Yeah,
Do not slay
no,
him.
not that.
He must instead be humiliated. humiliated by having his greatest works replaced by mine.
Oh,
All
He
right.
has an art gallery showing in 2 weeks.
You want
Between
us
now
to?
and then, I would like you to burn that gallery down with all of his works within. Thus everyone shall superiority of the painter of flame, Pyronimus Bosch. That's me.
You want us to commit arson? Or do you want us to
Well,
It's-
when you
it-
put it like that, it's so.
it's work, Kismet.
burning down an art gallery?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm
Oh, very
down.
sure. I'm just going to burn down my rival's works, really.
See? We're only burning his rival's works.
How flammable is this place? Most places have quite a bit of.
Okay, so we use more fire.
Look, damage to the building is not the objective. I want his paintings immolated. That hack.
I think this is pretty childish and stupid, but if you're paying us, I have no problem. Whatever, I'll do it.
Your insult is taken in stride, madam.
Let's do it.
As long as we're not going there to hurt him, I don't care about a few messed up paintings. It pays the same.
What's the pay?
Oh, that's a good
I
question.
will pay you 15,000 new yen for each art
each painting.
painting
That we destroy.
destroyed.
Up to how many? How many are we talking here?
Don't put a limit.
Well,
No. I'm
obviously a
asking. I'm asking about the capacity of how many paintings are there. Like how many
I
paintings?
suspect you will find 6 of his paintings.
Hmm.
But
Very similar
be
to your art
warned,
gallery.
I only desire his to be damaged. If you were to damage the artwork of a non-rival of mine, you would be taking away some of the beauty of the world, and therefore I'd be forced to take away some of the money I'd pay you.
This is getting more complicated by the second.
That's easy. Put them on a pile on the floor, burn them all.
Yes, a great pile of ash to reflect the dominance of the flame.
Look, I
My
made an
blue
art.
flame, you are truly an ingenue.
Bless you.
He sits there staring at you for a couple seconds. Finally, his mustache twitches and he goes, well, what will you do? I suspect that there will be 6 paintings on display.
20,000 per painting. You're asking us to break into into a secure art gallery and destroy a specific amount without, I imagine, injuring any others.
Any one or any others? Yeah, you're also asking us not to be indiscriminate about it. So yeah, maybe just a little more per painting.
Should I roll negotiate?
Yes, roll, whatchamacallit?
Negotiate.
Negotiate, that's the word.
Does he have? Is he like Black Tar? Does he have more susceptibility to my pheromones?
I think the only thing that Pyronimus Bosch is susceptible to is the sweet smell of kerosene.
I hold up a lighter as I talk to him.
Well, no, I think you're asking for a very specific thing. It's a quality I have, Billy. That makes it like that.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I suppose.
Cool. Let's do it. Where's the gallery?
The
Right, I'm just
gallery
I'll mark this down real quick. And
is on Maxon Street. I will give you a floor plan for which you can, with which you can peruse with your own eyes.
so, John, this is painting. This is payday.
Yeah, I know. I thought of that. At first, I
That's
thought we
the
were
game.
replacing the paintings with his paintings, but it turns out his paintings are just fire. So
Yeah, he's the painter of flame.
Well, no, if you remember, you did actually have actual paintings.
yeah, that's why I thought. But no, we're
That's-
just printing them.
I thought we were taking like his paintings and putting them up where the other paintings were. That's where I got initially.
Okay.
I also thought.
Do we
that's
have a
what he was
handout
asking.
for the floor plan?
Un momento, por favor.
I think he's just going to push us to a.
The window trick's great. I've done a lot of that mission because Pete and I used to try to stealth that
I
all
miss
the
Payday.
time.
My God, that like the last part of that mission was the worst.
Yes, it was.
Which part? Or which mission?
Day 3 of the painting one.
Oh god, I know, but it's fun though.
You
It
also
is.
get a huge payout.
Oh yeah. Day 3 is a pain in the ass.
The biggest pain in the ass though is the fucking car shop heist.
I love the car shop heist.
It's so fun, but god, it's frustrating.
It's great. Driving the car is the most hilarious thing.
It's so
This isn't Payday.
it handles so
I'm
bad.
confused.
So there's
I would have
talking
actually
about
laughed if
action
it was just
things, right?
straight up the
The
All
Payday
right,
map?
we're just
Museum
gonna
from Payday.
pause 1 second because I need to ask Jake a question because I'm pretty sure this is him. What's with the John Goodman?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Really?
sure I didn't upload pictures of John Goodman to my Roll20 account.
That's I've recently gone mapless for D&D, just because I prefer it, and so I just uploaded a picture of John Goodman, and every time we have a session, they just draw all over John Goodman's stupid face.
Hey, don't call John Goodman's face stupid.
How do you get anything done if everyone's just drawing on John Goodman all the time? I wouldn't even be listening to you.
All right, just remove. I'm going to remove the older John Goodman. If you need to continue replacing the John Goodman, just
Oh
make
my
sure
god.
that you get rid of the previous one.
amazing.
Oh Jesus Christ,
We don't need duplicate Goodmans.
Yeah.
There can only be
John
one.
Goodman.
An elevator. Where's the elevator go to this place?
The roof. Obviously. I mean, there's also stairs, so there has to be something else. There's also multiple set of stairs, so it doesn't just lead to the roof.
Okay, I'm guessing that wheelchair ramp and the stairs are for the entrance of this place. I'm guessing that hole in the wall gallery G is actually just a window or something.
Yes.
There's a lot of holes in the wall.
Yes, Gallery G. That is actually a door
Oh,
that leads onto a little like garden area.
interesting.
Yeah, the front, to the far left is the main entrance of the building, and
What's this
uh,
wheelchair thing?
the bottom of the wheelchair access is handicapped access.
I imagine it's like a ramp that goes up to those doors.
All right.
What are all
Alright.
these stairs?
Hmm?
There's multiple stairs in this. Where do they lead?
In the elevator.
Offices to second floor.
Okay, so the
Second,
all
third,
the
fourth.
all the galleries are on the first floor.
Yep.
Okay,
Is this
so
just
then we
a-
don't need to worry about that.
Storage as well.
Might be a way in, but
I mean, we could also just try to get in through that garden area, even if it's walled off. That shouldn't be an issue. Jake, fly us in.
Yes. Well, I will leave this to you.
Wait, what?
But ensure this is done in 2 weeks, or I will be an unhappy customer.
it'll be done. It'll be
Alright.
done within the week.
It'll be gooch.
I now, he says, putting on his jacket with a great flourish. Leave.
He's amazing.
Thank God.
I give him a quick tip of the hat.
I leave. Oh dear. I didn't mean to do that.
This is Mary all over again.
Oh dear. Do you think you would be upset if I showed up to the next meeting dressed as Doctor Strange?
Meh. Go for it.
Seems kind of antiquated. Antiquated?
Antiquated, yeah.
What? They just released Doctor Strange like 6?
Doctor Strange 6?
That's it?
I thought it was only 1.
This is making a goof about this being a slight future world.
I see. Okay.
Jake, I don't get it. Explain the joke.
He did. All right. Well,
I like Doctor Strange. That was a good movie.
Was that?
I
enjoyed
actually
it.
really liked it.
I
Interesting.
always hesitate when people say Marvel movies are good anymore because they will say it about every single one of them, even the ones that aren't as good.
I've barely watched any, so.
Strange was my favorite origin story.
Like,
I'm biased because he's like my favorite superhero, but
it looks interesting.
I thought that it was
The
the
visuals are great.
best one that they've done in a while, actually.
God, is
And
it
while it is another origin story, so it every
same
origin story
beats.
is it hit a lot of the same notes, but it was a really good
one of those
version of a origin story.
Yeah.
And also, the visuals were fantastic in the movie.
Plus, Doctor Strange is kind of a B-lister comparatively, so like, it actually really helps to have his origin story because a lot of people I went to go see the movie with didn't know anything about Doctor Strange.
Well,
It's been on the Illuminati for fucking years, man.
to be fair, most of these Marvel movies were that way before. Like, nobody
That's true.
Iron Man was technically a B-lister before
That's
the
true.
movie.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we should go check out this
They
place.
sold all their A-list properties.
Yeah.
this museum, so it's the one floor.
Mhm.
Well, the building is
then-
4 floors, but yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that is important. Do we have a name for this guy?
What guy?
I don't know his boss.
The guy whose work we're burning.
Because I assume that all of these paintings are. It'll say like by.
Yeah, if it's a gallery, they've got labels.
Let's just call him Ash.
Because that's what all his work is
I
going to
mean,
be.
it's going to have his real name, and
Yeah.
we need his real name.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
Otherwise, yes.
Otherwise, we're just burning the whole place down, and no, thank you.
Do we?
Yes.
Wouldn't it just be easier just to burn the whole place down?
Yes, it would.
It would, but at the same
But then
time,
we wouldn't get
You
paid.
no. We wouldn't necessarily not get paid. We'd just get paid less. Let's think
Much
about
less.
this. We burn the entire place down and then find out how many fucking paintings offset the paintings that we were supposed to burn.
It would be a lot. You would probably owe him money.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Anyway, the artist whose work you're burning is Zengelbert Bembeldak.
Okay.
Okay. So let's pretend we didn't ask. We just kind of knew, and
Yeah.
let's go burn. Let's go burn this dweebus's work. Honestly, let's just go scout it out, and if it looks easy, let's just like go in.
Honestly, it doesn't seem that difficult.
Let's go see if we're committing a crime against art and if this guy is actually any good.
We're
Oh,
burning.
fuck that! I don't care.
Yeah, I give a shit.
Jesus,
Wow,
everything I
Atari's gotten
say.
really mean.
Turns out
Yeah, it's
No,
like
it's
I
not
fucking
anything you say.
I was making a fucking joke and I don't fucking care.
Nami, I don't give a fuck what you say about this. We're burning it, and that's the end of it.
Okay, Billy.
Wow, that cut deep.
Yeah.
It's uncalled for.
Fuck art.
Yeah.
Alright,
Are you saying fuck art, or are you saying
Yeah.
fuck art?
No.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing that's the kind of work we're burning down.
I like
good old fuck art.
to. Yeah, that's my favorite type of work is to make fuck art.
Always been partial to fuck art.
We're going to a big hentai gallery, right?
Oh God.
Let's not burn this one. I want to put this one in my spank bank.
Hold up, I gotta take a picture before we burn it.
I want to put this one in the back of Malarkey's.
Fucking
For
70
reasons.
70 years from now, hentai is like this high art, high class thing. It's in a fucking
that'd be
gallery.
great.
Sure.
God.
Oh dear.
I mean, you know this guy's
Hentai
probably just...
connoisseurs.
What was his name again?
Pyronimus Bosch?
No,
No,
the
the other
the
guy.
dweebus.
Don't
Sir
ask.
Dingleberry.
His name is just Dweebus.
What is his name, Sals?
Zengelbert Bembeldak.
Dweebus.
Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Don't do that.
Oh god, then it'll be committed to memory. And I don't want that in here.
Don't worry, when he's not looking.
Oh boy.
Oh, now that's in my brain.
Oh dear.
Dweebus.
Did you just go to like one of those, hey, fake Benedict Cumberbatch name generators and
No.
This is Sals.
Otherwise,
sound like
his
one of
name
those.
would be Benadryl Cucumber Patch.
No, I kind of like that one.
I also like that one. All right. Well, yeah, we could just do this tonight. We want to do this under the cover of dark. We want to know how many guards are there.
if
We wanna just
Why
go
don't you just
full
go
on-
to the art gallery?
if it's
Uh,
yeah, let's
yeah, it's
scope
an
it
art
out
gallery.
first. And then
What
I
time is it?
don't see any point in waiting too long to do this, but we should at least scope it out first.
Is it open at night?
Is it
It closes at 8 p.m.
is it
Okay,
nighttime
so-
right now?
Yeah, we were drinking.
I mean, even if it was, I mean,
No,
we could
he's-
just very
Sal
easily
said
wait till
we
the
showed
next
up
day.
at- Sal said we showed up at 7.
PM?
It's probably just closing.
Okay.
I mean, we'll have to go tomorrow.
It's an art gallery. It's not like we're not going to be allowed in.
I'm sorry. I
Hey,
have
get
to
out.
I have to correct you. It's a fuck art gallery.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Big distinction.
It's a fucking art gallery.
They
Yeah.
may check.
Only allowed in your finest bondage wear.
No, it's not you're not fucking in the art gallery. It's a fuck art gallery. There's
Wait.
No, but it's for theming.
We're not fucking in the art gallery because I misinterpreted this vastly.
When you go see high art, you wear high class clothes. When you go see fucking art, you wear
Wait.
your finest bondage attire.
well, that checks out.
I messed
That
up
makes
high
sense.
art as well. I just had like a huge blunt.
I don't get it.
High art.
I
Hey,
think you're
get
gonna have
out.
to explain that to me.
Okay, so who's actually going to the gallery?
Who has ID?
me.
I
Black Time, maybe that's what
seriously
you
like
should invest
everybody.
in.
Wait.
I have one.
That one
now
mission,
you
everybody
do.
was like, "Oh, you need to buy this. You'll need it late," and no one else has gotten one.
Well,
Man,
I
what do you got
have
now?
one.
Well, you
Wait, got what?
started with one. I'm just saying, no one else.
Wait, got
What?
what?
I bought a second one.
What? What?
What are we talking
A
about?
sin.
The sin card.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I have one of those.
yeah.
Okay.
I also started with one of those.
Oh, so we all have one.
Yeah, but I don't think everyone needs to go in.
No,
No.
but we all have one, so we're all an option. I don't know.
I mean, I'm going to go in.
Okay, you can go in.
I think Kismet is a given. I
Then
don't know.
does
Maybe
anyone else need to go?
maybe Flicker or Hokage. I don't know. I don't know if an orc would look weird in there or not.
I think I'd look weird in
Yeah,
there.
you would definitely
Kismet's
look
got
weird
it.
in there. I
That's-
think Kismet would be fine in either one of the other two.
Yeah, I'd like to go with somebody.
They're normal human people. I think they'd be fine. Maybe Flicker.
Flicker, you want to be my date?
No.
God.
Oh. Savage.
Wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, I think you would have more ability to
Use your words, dude.
Yeah, exactly. There. You would have more ability to use your words than Hokage. Like Hokage would go in there and be like, she's only got
Me
one.
like painting.
Yeah, she's only
Wait.
got one mode.
Why does he need somebody there?
I don't know. I kind of just don't want to be the only one going.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be the only one in there.
I mean, I can
Fine,
if you
I'll go with
insist.
you.
Good.
All right, the gay couple can go to the art gallery.
Just
Unless you want to come
behold
back.
how little Flicker gives a shit about art.
I mean, I could go. I just don't want to
No,
be raising any eyebrows.
You're fine.
I don't think you're going to be raising any eyebrows. I'm
Probably
sure they've seen
not.
ours before.
But I don't want to chance it.
It's okay. Just say you don't want to go.
I kind of do.
To go.
God damn
Go
it.
as Kismet's bodyguard.
I mean, I feel
Bodyguard.
like Kismet and I are generally the ones taking charge anyway, so maybe I should.
You
Go nuts.
I'll go.
got this, fam.
Sure, I'll go put on that fucking dress. Well, I guess I have 2 dresses now.
This is where like a sexy saxophone plays.
What is that fucking one dress?
What?
I can't fucking like.
You sound more like Mentok, the Mind Taker.
Either that or a war horn.
It's a weird war horn.
It's weird men talk to my taker.
I'll wear my Armante.
Mind taker.
I'll wear my Armante dress. Because why not? I'm not going to have a ton of situations to use that in.
All right. Should we fast forward to the next day?
Sure.
Wait, do we know whether or not they check for weapons at the door?
I mean, they probably will.
They probably will.
Bring something that's concealed.
Well, that's...
Well, I mean,
that's
if you're also going to an art gallery in the day,
Why would you need a weapon?
that feels like
we're
an
playing
unnecessary risk, personally.
we're playing Shadowrun. You never
Most
fucking
people
know.
carrying a weapon.
Yeah, exactly. This is
Uh,
fucking
has-
Shadowrun.
As evidence in my game, bringing a weapon is
Why
probably
would
a
you
good
bring
idea.
a weapon? It's daytime. Like, we've never done anything during the day.
Yeah, but what you're doing is legal this time.
No, you're right, it is. I'm just saying it's Shadowrun. And I
You're
feel
right.
like
You're right.
Traveling to some warehouse is
As-
legal.
Ask Raven about bringing weapons.
For presumably illegal activities.
No,
mean, if-
we're
if
just,
they
we're just
say-
driving around.
because it is legal, if they say, I'm sorry, you can't bring that in here, I just don't bring it in there.
Do you have a fake license for it?
I don't know.
If it's something you also have to buy.
Do you want to
I'm
borrow one
pretty
of my
sure.
combat knives? They're technically
No,
legal.
I have a combat knife and a
Oh.
weapon that I keep concealed.
Okay.
I don't need the fucking license for it. All I have to do, like I said,
Yeah, just hand it in. Like, oh, sorry. I'll put this back in my car.
you're making it more complicated than it needs to be. The
Yeah.
concealed gun and the concealed knife are
I'm
usually.
just thinking about stuff, yeah.
Heck, you could even bring the sword I bought you and call it art.
I am not ever fucking using that sword again. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking,
Little kid.
little kid. That thing's never leaving my apartment anymore. Yeah. Okay. I'm bringing my combat knife and my what is that one pistol I have? The Ares Lightfire 70.
I'm just going to bring my tasers.
Smaller one. Okay, and I'm wearing the dress.
Okay.
Which gives me social bonuses.
Good.
Ah, nice.
Mine also gives me social bonuses.
You drive up to Mendy's art gallery, and you stop in front of the front doors. The place appears to be open. There are a pair of people in suits that are standing outside the front door. They are smoking. They watch you exit your vehicle. as the vehicle goes off to park itself.
Like you do.
As you walk past, one of them nods at you and goes, "Good afternoon."
Tip my hat.
And you enter into the gallery. And you're immediately shot to death.
I
I
hate
like
you.
how you're going full
Bummer.
ASMR right now.
All right, guys, we're gonna head to the
Yeah.
art gallery now.
Yeah, I just started. You're in an art gallery. I channeled Bob Ross.
I was just
Um,
thinking that.
Got some nice, happy little bullets for you.
Put some trees
Got them all
here,
up in here.
covered in blood.
Up in here.
Happy little trees.
Here.
There. Anyway, oh my god, I want to make Bob Ross a villain in Shadowrun. I don't know
That
how
would
to
be
do
the coolest fucking villain. Just somebody. Okay, you know you shouldn't be here.
that. Anyway,
He'll be called Rob Boss.
I was literally just going to say that too.
Anyway.
Or Boss Rob.
yeah, he's a crime boss.
Yeah.
Part of the mob. He's a mob guy. He's Boss Rob.
That would
Anyway,
be the scariest
um,
mob boss.
please, Boss Rob, be merciful. I'm sorry,
No,
little guy,
I asked you not to do that.
but you just had to go and do what you did, and now we have to do what we have to do.
I'm going to be disappointed
It's
if this
okay.
is never a character.
Anyway,
The leader
Blam.
of technology.
there.
Oh dear.
Anyway, so at the front desk there is an orc in a security uniform. He is looking at you as you enter. You note that there is also another human in a uniform standing just outside Gallery A. There's a few people in the museum store with another security guard standing inside of it. You notice. The orc at the front desk goes, "May I have your sins, please? Or may I scan your sins, please?"
No,
I pull my sin out and I hand it over.
Well, really, it's just sort of like a
it's an AR thing.
you poop it up in.
Okay,
In
then I
augmented
virtually
reality.
pull my sin out and I hand it over.
Okay.
Since we want to be pedantic about everything.
He checks it
You
over.
you know us.
Have you
What
seen this
is-
group?
What is the Okay, never mind. And what's the rating on yours, Kismet?
4.
Okay.
Oh wow, mine's better than
Is
yours.
that the number of dice you get, or is that the number of?
I get double the amount of dice on that. I'm not really sure how that works, honestly.
It depends
it's-
on the scanner that they use.
Or if it's the number of successes it needs.
I don't think they need 4 successes.
No, I honestly,
I don't remember the rules for this exactly. I know they're in the book right beside buying sins.
I've
They
looked
are,
into
but
it a bit. It's like it seems very not in the player's favor. So I kind of just use it of if the device rating of the scanner is higher than the device of the rating of the sin, then it can detect that level of like equal to or higher. That's kind of what I use. So like a rating 4 will not pass like a border crossing or like airport entry. But like a rating 6 would, because
So you're just kind of describing your own little rules for it, though.
I mean, I know, but that's like instead of having it roll every single time and be more complicated for no reason.
No, I don't think it's that much more complicated. Roll your roll 8d6, please.
86.
8d6.
Makes a lot more sense.
Yes.
because
It just makes sense for it to be a opposed roll. Oh, look,
Yeah.
it ended up being a threshold
Or
4
six.
anyway. Yep, you are both scanned through. And he goes, enjoy your stay. Here's a pamphlet of what we currently have, and here is our coming attractions.
I
Have a
Scan
very good
through.
afternoon. I hope you enjoy Mendy's art gallery. He says, and he looks at Stone and he winks at her.
Okay.
Cool.
He wants your sweet gams.
I nod at him and I continue on.
Shoot
I
finger
scan
guns at
through
him.
I scan through the augmented reality pamphlet.
You find the current things on display. It's mostly modern art. And in deference to what Doug was saying before, in Gallery D, there is a lot of dicks.
Oh
Oh
god.
damn!
But anyway, yes, mostly modern art. You don't see anything by Mr. Bembledack currently on display. In fact, but on the coming attractions bit, you do see where he will be on display starting in 2 weeks.
I thought Pronos Bosch said he was taking him down in 2 weeks or something.
No,
The
it's
limit was 2 weeks. I don't know.
yes. The art goes on display in 2 weeks.
I thought the time limit for the job was 2 weeks.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, he wants you to do it before it goes on display.
Okay, that's not how I understood it, but okay. That is fine.
So wait. Okay. I'm
Wait.
sorry.
Wait,
So he wants us to burn the pictures before they go up.
Before they're on display, so they'll be up the night before.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm like, okay, no, I get it now. I'm like, this doesn't line up with what I was hearing. but
Specifically,
yeah.
they'll be in Gallery G.
And when exactly are they going to be up again? Relative
2
to
weeks.
where we're 2 weeks from the 2 weeks.
Really, 13 days at this point.
So we couldn't have done it overnight anyway. We were talking about doing it. Or I mean, we couldn't unless we fast forwarded.
They're probably here. They're probably in storage.
Yeah, that.
It might be.
Well,
Honestly, let's just wait the 2 weeks.
I
Why
was
wouldn't
just
we?
going to say, yeah, that's an unnecessary risk.
You want to keep looking around?
I mean, I'll browse just to not look
I-
we went in there, looked at the pamphlet, and then left.
Yeah, we should at least look around. I mean, we do have floor plans, but maybe we can see little details around the area. Do a little
Like
recon
images.
right before we leave.
Each gallery has a security guard in it, except for Gallery G, which has 3. The elevator banks also has a security guard, and stairs area also has a security guard in front of it.
Now you said the paintings were going to be hung in G.
Yes.
Okay, and it has 3 security guards. Presumably they would be there overnight. I mean, you can't tell us that, but presumably they would be there overnight.
I mean,
just
security
check
guards
it
do
at night.
usually work in shifts.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying those individuals, but there would be security guards in that
Yeah.
room.
Yes.
So if there are 3 there now, it's safe to assume
This is
they
actually
would-
a pretty good amount of security, but it makes sense. Each gallery has at least one guy watching the artworks, just to make sure nobody comes up with a can of paint. There's also a couple of guards in the garden area.
I quietly used my mic to ask, how do we take care of these guards without hurting anyone?
We just knock them out. We don't kill them.
That's not what I specialize in.
You have a taser, don't you?
No.
You have shot
used to.
gloves.
Did I used
Oh,
to?
we can-
I don't.
we can-
I don't believe I used to have a taser.
Oh no, you used my taser back.
Yeah, the very, very, very first run, I borrowed your taser. Yes.
Okay. Well, we can easily get you one of those. It's as easy to use as a pistol. We have 2 weeks, if that's all right with you.
The museum store has a number of
Tasers.
prints of the artworks currently on display. It has an advertisement for Zengelbert's upcoming display.
Dinkelberg.
Is
Do they
there
have,
Apparent-
I'm sorry, real quick. I just had to ask: is there a way to use my skills with like swinging shit at people? Is there any kind of weapon out there, like some kind of shock baton or something that I can hit people
Yes.
with?
There's
Yes.
in fact a Sambaton, yeah.
Yeah.
Stombaton is a
Would
thing.
anything like that? I mean, I assume that would use my agility, strength, whatever. But would anything like that come close to using my sword skill?
Nope.
That's
No,
what I
that'd be
thought.
clubs. Clubs is a separate skill.
Okay,
Yep.
I don't have clubs, but
Do you have unarmed?
Get a really sharp club.
Nami, do you have unarmed?
I don't believe so. No,
Oh, okay.
I should have unarmed, but I do not. I should see how much it would cost to pick up unarmed.
It would take you
2 points.
2 karma.
That's
And a
it.
day.
1 rank.
2 karma and 1 day to get rank 1.
Well, there's going to be the day.
We're gonna have 13.
What would the next rank be? 6 or
To go from 0 to 2 would
Oh.
cost you 6, yeah.
6 total.
Yeah, that's
Did from 0. Yeah.
shit. I'm too shy. I could. I think I'll bump up that 1 rank.
You could buy a skill soft.
What's that?
What's that?
She doesn't have skill jacks.
You should need the skill jack and the skill wire. That's much more money than she has.
Yeah. Well, how much is that? I do have
It's
But-
gonna end up being like 80,000.
basically 140,000.
Oof.
It
I
will
don't
be
spend
not
money
possible
like
for
you
me to-
guys.
It'll be more difficult for me to get you that over 2 weeks.
That's fine.
could
I
in the
wasn't
future.
going to. I was just I can buy.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
need
learning
be.
unarmed in a day is like you go to the fucking bookstore and pick up like Hand to Hand for Dummies and read it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just go punch a bunch of shit.
I'm gonna go
That's how you
ahead
do it, right?
and that goes in active skills, right?
hmm
I'm gonna go ahead and put unarmed in there and delete 2 of my karma, and then that'll be there for next day.
So I issue karma to go from 0 to 1.
And your rating time too.
That's how I picked up Pilot Groundcraft.
Not true that.
I'm gonna go to every gallery and look for cameras.
There are cameras in every gallery. Actually, there are multiple. They're covered
Thank
from
you.
every angle.
I really wanted to make sure that someone was looking for cameras.
Do you
All
ha-
right. Well, I'll mark them.
I'm sorry.
Dying Squirtle.
Do you happen to know where in the book that is?
What?
Unarmed.
Oh, under skills.
Okay.
Why? What are you trying to look up?
I just want to put the page on. I have all the pages so
Oh,
I can
okay.
quickly reference.
Unarmed is page 132.
132. Okay. Thank you.
You can also specialize by specific martial arts.
Getting a specialization when you only have 1 rank. Probably not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember how
Yeah,
much
but you
specializations
could
cost
set
at
it.
this point.
You could set it in place for the future.
Yeah.
I could learn
How
over
much do
time.
specializations cost? Does anyone know offhand?
7,
Seven.
maybe?
Really?
I think it's
Yeah,
7.
that sounds accurate, yeah.
God damn. Okay.
The
Well, I couldn't
specializations
do
are
that
really
even if
good.
I wanted to.
It does give you 2 extra dice, though, so it's something
When you,
to keep in mind, yeah.
they're good at high ranks. Like they're really good.
Okay, and it uses.
Just like any weapon thing, it uses agility.
No. Unarmed combat. What's the attribute? Is it
Agility.
Agility.
Okay.
Yeah, I think all combat skills use
Yep.
agility.
They do.
And it's physical limit source,
Yes.
obviously.
Obviously. Duh.
Obviously.
I mean, you could technically have defaulted in it, but it's. What's the rule for defaulting again? I don't really. do that
Attribute
very
-1.
Is it 1 or 2 in 5th ed?
It's -1.
Okay. There.
Man, this is why I get all the rules wrong all the time. You play different versions of Shadowrun.
often.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, me playing. I also played. I played 4th ed, so there are bits and pieces that my mind jumps back to that as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're very, very similar. Like, I've played 1st edition, 4th edition, and now 5th edition. 1st edition, you will not mix up anything because the entire dice rolling system is different. But 4th edition is very, very similar to 5th ed.
Well, now I'll be able to punch things if push comes to shove, which I might also do. Push and shove.
Giggity.
Is there anything else that we want to check out here?
No.
There are there's a selection of nice ties done in the prints of the artwork.
The advertisement that was going for whatchamacallit, for
For Zengelbert Bembledeck.
yeah, for his art.
He
Did it
didn't say the
have any
name.
previews?
Hmm?
Did it have any like previews?
It had a few prints.
What do they look like?
It's primarily tasteful nudes.
How tasteful.
How tasteful are we talking?
It's important how tasteful they are.
They're impressionist, sort of like women or men washing in sort of pastoral scenes. Not all of them involves nudity, but it's sort of like a recreation of of a mixing of the Renaissance greats done through the impressionist lens.
So it's not the fuck art we were promised.
No, it is not.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
That's in,
As I
that's in
said,
Gallery
that's
D.
in Gallery D.
Well,
Ah.
okay,
Simple
well,
parts.
before you go burn the paintings, make sure to pop down to Gallery D, take some photos.
Get some glossy JPEGs.
Now, okay, he said he would take money from us if we destroyed paintings that weren't the paintings that he wanted destroyed. Would he
Yes.
take money from us if we, just pocketed some fuck art?
Why would he?
Yeah. Save it for later.
I think his words were that he would only deduct paintings from us if we destroyed them, specifically because we are taking away works of art from the world.
Yeah.
They would still exist. They would just be with us.
Yeah.
We're the world.
We're the world.
We're the
yeah.
world.
Fuck
The
you. Who says we
world.
aren't?
Okay.
You're a towel.
Okay, so are we done here?
I think so.
We have all the I feel like all the recon we can do while we're here. We have the floor plan, we had that already.
I checked the grid. Does it have its own grid? Or node?
Hmm?
Does the
Oh,
art gallery have
it
its
has a
own
host, yes.
host? That's that word.
How many floors
Alright.
does this place have?
4.
4. And
Since you are already scanned in Kismet, you're able to just you would be just able to enter the host if you were going into VR.
I'm not going to be going into VR, but
What floor is the all the galleries on?
first, I think.
Okay. Now this thing and I can't click it to show you, but this thing to the on the west side of Gallery G. I'm sorry, east side. What is that? Like a balcony? What is that?
I was kind of curious about that myself. At first, I thought it was the entrance until
What,
South pointed
G?
out that was on the west.
The south said that was a door.
No, the south of G is a door. The east of G is actually just like a back entrance. Only it's like sort of a please front door sort of thing. There is an entrance there. It's just locked.
Okay, so this box with like it kind of looks like steps and two pillars. That's
Yes, it's sort of just fenced off actually.
okay. Okay, but there is a door there leading into Gallery G.
Yes.
Okay. Same thing on, or is this an entrance on the western end? Is that where we came in?
1 second. The one on the west, yes.
Billy, stop typing in secret to cells.
He's not. Tombstone is.
It looks like an asshole, Nami.
Hey, I do
No,
that.
Tombstone is clarifying something for himself tomorrow.
Way to be an asshole, Tombstone.
7 out of 10 times I'll be right about that.
I mean, that's true.
She's not wrong.
Man, that's
I'm gonna
that's
start doing it. I'm gonna start typing things in secret to cells too.
Please do. Just like tell me how great I am, please. I could really use it.
Oh, I forgot how to type.
Oh well.
Weird timing, right?
So much for that.
How unfortunate.
Oh, thank you, Billy.
Okay, so shut the fuck up, Billy. So the west side of the building, that's the entrance we came in, right?
Yes.
Okay. Those were my main questions. Just so I know.
Yeah, the east side is sort of like a big wrought iron and glass decorative door that is currently like locked. And the entrance beyond it, the sort of patio and steps leading down, is sort of fenced off, and the fence has a gate, but that is also locked.
Okay.
It's just sort of decorative.
Fences ain't stop nobody. Shh. Okay. And you said this is on the first floor.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Those are all my questions.
Okay.
I feel like we can leave, and then I can go back and try to buy a non-lethal weapon of some kind, because somehow I've gotten this far without one.
Yeah, you've just been killing the shit out of people.
Well, most of them deserve it. Actually, I think all of them
Can you
deserve it.
truly say that all of them did?
But that's how I sleep at night.
I need to get a new mouse pad. Anyway, you go back to Malarkey, I presume.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Were they
Your turn.
were they out in the car or something, or were they here?
They weren't in the car because we drove there and like people
Right.
were able to see us, but they were probably nearby.
Technically, they didn't even need to be there.
They're supposed to be here today.
Yeah. Reference.
All right. Well, we'll let everybody else know what we know. Although we were on comms, I think most of the time.
Yeah.
Kismet, we know what you know.
And now they know.
I know what you did last summer.
I just give them footage that I take out of my eyeballs. How about that?
That works.
Eyeball footage.
Sweet ball footage here,
It's
as we call it in the parlance.
ball foot.
You really pick these up with your balls.
Good old ball foot.
You
Good
get
ball
that,
work there.
You get that ball foot I asked for?
This
Dear.
is really funny to me.
Okay. So I need to, in whatever one of these books that they're in, find a weapon that I can not
You said
kill
you
people.
took.
I thought you were getting
You're taking
unarmed.
unarmed, right?
I did take unarmed, but I would also that was just
Well, no, I was making sure that's what you're taking because I would suggest shock gloves.
shock gloves. Oh, okay, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the thing that I use sometimes.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Although
You
I
might as well
do
just get
have,
your regular tape.
now that I think about it, I do have a much higher skill in pistols, if anything would use that.
You can use stick and shock rounds.
That's true.
Does it still
Yeah.
use the same pistol?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It's just a different ammo loadout.
That's actually a really good idea.
Are we
yeah,
going full non-lethal for this?
In retrospect, I probably should have thought of that earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that, and then if push comes to if push comes to shove, I'll just punch people.
If
So-
push comes to shove, you will push and shove.
I will push and shove. If push
So,
comes
yeah,
to
we-
shove, I will push and shove. Yes.
So we are going non-lethal for this.
Yes, I don't want to just.
I mean, these aren't.
I don't want to just murder.
Hang
security
on,
guards.
let me unload the EX explosive rounds.
You have fucking 2 weeks to do this.
I mean, we've had missions before. I feel like where there
We
have.
should have gone non-lethal.
Well, one, we should have gone non-lethal. Yes. Two, there have been not always our fault, but we haven't helped it casualties that there shouldn't have been. But I don't think there's been anything quite like this where every single person there is an innocent that we shouldn't be doing this to. So yeah, I'd rather go.
What was the last mission we did in which like the people we killed wasn't really that justified though?
I mean, there wasn't one, but Stone had that big issue during the last run with the whole grenade thing, and then
Right.
questioning whether or not people died that could have been prevented.
That one's a little different.
It's a gray area. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like the grenade didn't do it, but the grenade didn't help.
That is an option, though.
Grenades.
That grenade is an option, but I think Stone would have a problem with that grenade coming out into a run again this soon. To be
Hey, look,
perfectly
it's
honest.
our old friend Grenade.
Well, I mean, couldn't you just get
Honestly,
like
this is the run for it.
But
a
Nami,
fire grenade?
You're not wrong. It is the run for it. She would begrudgingly agree with that.
Nami,
I mean-
for a point of reference, the stick and shock rounds, what they do and their cost is listed on page 433.
Of
Excuse me?
5th edition.
Yeah.
Okay.
As well as technically 434. But 433 will list all the relevant information, the damage modifiers, AP modifiers, availability,
It's-
and cost.
Is it -2 damage on them for
Yeah.
it's stun?
-2
Okay.
damage and turns it to stun damage, and it also has a AP modifier of -5.
Okay. Honestly, I have a taser. I think I'm just gonna buy stick and shock. I think it's better with this pistol.
Honestly, it's kind of better for me as well.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy a stick
We
and
should
shock
just
for my
all
shotgun.
fucking buy stick and shock.
I'll be using my shock gloves. But
I mean, is everyone going inside on this run? I guess.
I'll watch outside. Actually, that might be better for me.
that's
Really?
probably true.
We need more and more hands to, like, if we're robbing the place of paintings and trying to sell them on the black market.
That's a good point. We kind of want to work. We want to
Yeah.
work fast as possible.
I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to bring. It needs to be shared before any of those grenades are dropped. I don't want anybody getting caught in
As we're speaking, I put a grenade on the ground.
eat a dick.
Just
I
kidding. I don't have.
I don't
any.
want anyone getting caught in the
Honestly,
middle of that again. So I want
think I
everybody
kind
to
of
be
have-
aware before that happens.
I think I kind of have
You
a
could,
better
you
idea.
could also use gel rounds.
Ooh, gel rounds. Yeah.
The downside to that though is that their AP modifier it goes up, so they're slightly more resistant to it. But you don't have
Right,
the,
but
you don't
the
have
damage
that.
doesn't
they're,
drop off.
they're significantly cheaper and there's no damage drop off.
Honestly, they're kind of similar.
There is
Well,
just another
It's
alternative.
your choice. I do prefer the gel rounds.
I'm looking at them. I feel like I'd prefer just because again I don't spend, and maybe this is I have a little more freedom here because of it, but I don't spend a lot of money in this game, so I wouldn't mind
Neither do I.
spending a little
I mean,
more
I do
on
and I
Stick and
don't.
Shock.
Why do you think I want a helicopter?
You guys, you can buy like fucking cyberware and shit though. There are stuff that you could get that's really good.
There's no chance at this possibly being lethal, is there?
Technically, yes.
There is, but you have to do 3 times the amount of damage to their
Because
condition. modifiers,
yeah,
essentially.
once they fill up on stun, then it can start overflowing
Okay,
into
yeah.
physical damage.
But like that's if you're like shooting them in the face when they're down.
Yeah,
A little
it's
more
it's
stick
it's
and
like
shock.
that. It's like that one time in the nightclub where I punched that dude in the face with a shot glove, and he didn't quite get knocked out, so I punched him again, but it overflowed for like a lot of damage and almost killed him.
Okay, so when it says minus 2s, is that 2 stun damage?
That's 2 less stun damage than the gun normally does.
So like if
With
the gun
normal
normally
ammo.
does, yeah, if the gun normally does 7, then it would be doing 5
And what is
points of stun.
what does the E in parentheses mean?
It's
Electricity.
electric.
Okay.
It means that
Yeah,
their
it's getting
initiative will be dropped by 5 if you hit them with it.
This is a lot of stuff to keep track of. What does 6R for availability mean?
Restricted.
How hard it is to get.
Okay. So that affects you in buying it.
Yeah.
And
I mean, 6 dice is nothing.
AP modifier minus 5.
It'll add -5 to the existing AP
Okay.
of your gun.
Yeah, so like if
Damn.
if your gun is like AP -1 and they have like, I don't know, let's say like 10 armor, then yeah, you're knocking off 6 points of armor
Thanks for the
them to resist it.
thanks for the math again.
So mine would be minus 6. No, minus 7. No, minus 6. Sorry.
Is the gun AP -1?
AP minus, yes.
Yeah, then yeah, -6.
I'm going to go for Stick and Shock.
idea.
Stick and
Alright.
shock, solid.
They're pretty good.
I don't know how much. Well, I guess I wouldn't be using a ton. I could get. Because I wouldn't mind having some for future runs. I could get a. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, when I do gun users, I usually stockpile various ammo for various runs.
So, are you guys going to be good to go on the run? You think, with the current amount of information, or do you want to continue doing?
I think we're good to start, aren't we?
I think we're good to start.
This run seems straightforward.
Like,
I have something that I need Black Tar for, actually.
What's up?
Or actually, I need to ask Sal's first. The floor plan that he gave us, is it that like only that detailed, or does it have like, is it like a full blueprint?
No, it's that detailed.
Okay, then I'm going to need to ask Black Tar. I need you to tell me the ventilation system on this entire gallery, because I'm thinking instead of a gas grenade, I just pump the entire gallery, or I pump the entire museum full of toxins.
All right, that'd work. So, Sals, do you want me to do a matrix search for that?
Yes, please. And tell me what you're looking for again.
Ventilation system.
Yeah. There it is.
We're using ventilation system a lot in this campaign.
I'll hot seat for this for the dice. 2.
You can also use a sprite for this, can't you? 2 might give it to you, but
That's good enough. You can get a blueprint with the ventilation system for this building on it.
all right. Sal's,
Yes.
roll me.
How much toxin do you need for this?
I
I have a feeling it would be a lot.
mean, I imagine I'll just need like a compressed air tank of like full of it. I'm trying to look up what that would be. Anyway, I'll try to figure that out later.
Okay.
Well, I can't find it at the moment, but I imagine I could just continue buying them until, or ask Sal's a reasonable amount. But yes, Sal's roll. Let's give it the 14 dice one. Roll 14 dice.
No, you roll 14 dice.
I mean, I could. Wow.
No.
I am going to use one of my points of edge.
Well, I'm going to use one of my points of edge.
That'll show you.
There.
All right, fine. You got it.
All right. Sal's?
Hmm?
How much of this stuff do I need to buy? It doesn't really specify.
To fill a building using the ventilation system?
Yes. Like, it's saying, like, it's per dose, and per dose, I guess, like, if I was to put it into a grenade,
Mm-hmm.
per dose would cover a 15 by 15 meter radius.
Okay. That helps.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Grenade is also, like, a lower concentration, though. So I'd say maybe 10 by 10. It would also kind of make the math easier. If you want to try to do that.
So 10 by 10, it's like 100 square meters.
Or 100 cubic
You
meters,
would guess that you
technically.
would need six
6
such
doses.
It's not
things.
10 by 10 then, it's 10 by 10 by 10, Billy.
I mean,
Idiot.
Billy.
it's a 10 radius.
Idiot.
So
Idiot.
it's not just going to affect their feet.
Well,
It
then it's
might.
not really. It's not 10 by 10 by 10. It's not 10 by 10 either. It's a 10-foot radius. You don't measure circles with.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Technically,
Or spheres.
What are we talking about?
Whatever. So you're saying 6 doses?
Trigonometry.
The point is
Yes.
Billy's wrong.
All right. Can I buy 20 doses?
It's a lot of drugs.
Can I buy, like, literal compressed air tanks of this shit? Like, multiple.
You can buy one, which will have 10 doses in it.
All right. I tell the guy I buy this from, I'm coming back for more. So
Okay.
All right, weirdo.
You
It's a-
freaking weirdo.
it's probably on the black market because this is entirely illegal.
Yes. Don't get
and I
caught
have
with
a-
it.
Technically,
And
I
if you
have
do
a black
get caught with
market
it,
deal.
don't tell them about me.
That's how the black market works. What is this, your first die?
I just thought it would be good for emphasis.
All right. All right. So I get 10 doses. Reduce my funds by 2,000. One more thing to add on this huge page of gear. This is going to be needed to cart around separately. Um, All right. So yeah, I think that's our plan. Everybody's good with that.
I don't know. I didn't hear.
So Black Tar is going to shut off the output on the ventilation system, and I'm just going to pump some pump neurostun into that museum. It reaches every room, right, Sals?
Mm-hmm.
On just the first floor?
We don't need the second floor going out.
No, we
Well,
don't.
actually, the
But
whole
that's why.
ventilation system will
that's why
go
I'm
through the
asking.
entire place.
Yeah.
Is there
You
not
would-
like a way to?
You would need
Pump
to
it
try
in.
and isolate the ventilation system to just that floor.
That's how I got hit when you did it last time on the second floor.
So
Can't control the gas.
What if I just? No, there'd be no real way of getting this thing into the museum.
Just roll it in.
don't mind me.
I need
Yeah,
to,
don't
like,
mind me indeed.
I need to put it like on a pack or something.
How are you getting to like the actual like intake for the ventilation system?
Where is the intake?
Oh, it's on the roof.
All right.
It's a central air conditioning system. It's all that stuff is on the roof of this building.
All right. Well, I mean, I could do that. Technically.
With a
Is anybody else
helicopter.
good at? Yeah, Flicker, use your helicopter.
Hey, Sal's,
Yes.
I need to buy a helicopter.
So I've been told.
You're not going to be able to find it during the 2 weeks we have. But,
Maybe if you rent one.
Well, how expensive is it? Maybe if you roll really well, he'll find it super fast.
86,000 yen.
the availability is only 12.
How much does it cost to rent one? And what am I using this for?
Why rent when you can own, baby?
So Black Tar, I think on the day before, you're going to need to try to hack into the... I mean, you don't even need to really hack into it if it allows you into the grid, into the host.
Oh. Okay.
Renting will cost 1/10 of the value per month.
Just buy it, dude.
You have the money.
Huh?
1/10 of the price is renting.
Oh,
Per month.
yeah, I do have the money. So,
You can just
well,
buy
first,
it.
okay, go over with me what a helicopter's needed for here.
We don't really need the helicopter, honestly. We can just get Hikage to climb up to the roof.
I mean, I could also just climb up to the roof as well.
There you go.
I could
Alright.
also just be up there and like watch things to make sure people.
Which
So
is
whatever.
honestly the best person to do that because that's kind of his thing.
Hello.
Do it in a helicopter.
Climb your helicopter.
I
Can you
climb
imagine
a helicopter.
having a helicopter and sniping from it every time we go somewhere?
I mean, I could
That's
get
his
like.
dream.
Couldn't I get like an AI thing to have it like pilot for me?
Yeah, that's totally a thing.
I wonder
It's
if that would fuck up your aim a little bit though. That would have to add some kind of like.
Firing from a moving vehicle is a
Well,
thing. Unless
I
it's
mean, I-
hovering.
Yeah, I would like make it hover at times.
If it's hovering, then I don't see why I would give it negative.
Right, I mean, because he's sniping.
The helicopter's real still. It's got a good pilot soft.
So the helicopter is just like
Perfect.
imperfectly, impossibly still.
Could be.
I
Hey,
mean,
man.
It's
say impossibly.
2076.
It's you're saying
He's
impossible.
got like
but,
a bubble around him that just freezes time.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what's so
Helicopter-
complicated about this. He's got magic.
Helicopters
Magic
can hover
helicopter.
just like really well, just in today's standards.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You could just say it's magic, and then you don't have to explain anymore. It's magic.
It's not magic.
It's techno magic.
No. You don't
I need to
understand. It's magic.
I need to get a helicopter and start performing assassinations from a helicopter.
Magically.
Hey, Sal's, I want to take out an assassination job. Who can I kill?
What?
Hey, it's like my whole thing. I'm a sniper guy.
Oh my God.
JFK Jr.
I just got through. I just got through
bugs.
reading the Assassin's Primer, and I think I'm ready to go out and be a freelance assassin.
Man.
Have you read Hard Targets though?
No,
Giggity.
fuck you. I think
Have
the
you
Assassin's
watched
Primer-
Hard Target?
I've watched Face Off.
Oh my god, you can take his face off? Like his face off?
No. I'm going to take his face.
Off.
Wait, so you're talking about the Nicolas Cage movie,
Yeah.
not the
Yes.
show about makeup competition?
Not the John Travolta movie?
I know you can see it over the mic, but I did the thing. You can't
The
not
face.
do the thing when you say it.
I thought you meant the other thing from Face Off, where he like runs his hand down people's face.
Oh god.
Did you forget about that? Because I never forget about that. That is the creepiest thing. He does it to the kid he adopts at the end of the movie. It's like, you're one of us now.
I used to think that was one of the best movies ever when I was a kid.
It
Still
still,
is.
it is.
Oh, it's a fantastic, real fucking dumb movie,
It's
but
so good.
Did you guys see the pillowcases I bought for Cody
Yes.
for his birthday?
The Nicolas Cage.
You sent me a picture of that, Billy.
Oh yeah, I did. Has everybody else
So-
seen?
Are we good? Are we done?
no.
I think so.
I think we are.
We'll do the run next time
I've been
and probably
doing.
have time left over.
I've been trying to. I keep fucking up. I've been trying to do the math in my head. So tell me if this checks out for you. So you've got 6 rounds is
Wrong.
80. Shut the fuck up. 6 rounds is 80 yen. So, or 80 new
10
yen.
rounds.
No. 6.
Second
6
shot?
rounds.
Yeah, look at the book. 6 rounds. Availability. Oh no. I'm sorry. Is it 10 rounds?
It's 10.
A
10
a
rounds.
round is 80 yen.
No, it is 10 rounds.
It is
It's
10
by
rounds?
10 rounds,
Oh,
yeah.
per 10 shots. Okay, well this throws my math off entirely. Never mind.
I told you you were wrong. You're welcome.
Eat an asshole,
Yeah, you bought 180 rounds of Stick and Shock.
butt spelunker. 180 rounds.
Hey, Greaves.
What's up?
How much would it be if I bumped that up to 200?
Nah, I'm good right now.
Like
That's
200 rounds.
200 round or
Maybe.
so.
Would you
20
guys
times
like
the
to
base
try
price.
and play some more Stellaris?
No.
Not you.
Fuck you,
if-
Graves.
If your guy's around, sure.
Yeah, let me ask him.
Graves, you're a piece of shit.
Why?
It would cost you 16
I'm sending him
to
messages.
get another 20.
It would cost me what?
It would cost you another
Right
116 again, so a grand total of 1,600 for 200 Stick and Shock rounds.
Just 1600 flat?
Mhm.
Okay, thank you. In that case, I'm going to buy 200 rounds and drop 1600.
All right. Cool. Sal, do you want me to roll for those? They're like 6 availability.
Nah, it's fine. You will get those.
What is the highest availability thing other than?
I feel like
Fire?
at 6, you could
6
just
is
go
actually-
to a freaking gun store and buy them.
Yeah, 6 is where I would put it at before
Honestly,
I
I can-
started making you roll.
I can almost default on 6.
Yeah, well, too bad.
I'm 2 dice away from just defaulting on 6 successes.
Well, you're not quite there yet, are you?
No, no.
Damn. So I got
Sal's being
told.
savage.
Okay.
I'm excited for Monday Shadowrun. That's gonna be good.
Where can I wait? Monday Shadowrun?
My
this
game.
not?
Oh right, the one I wasn't invited to.
I bullshit. I invited you. It was not a time you could make.
I think that was the
It's
same one
best
you
time
invited
for
to
everyone.
as well, right?
Yes, it was because I invited.
It was
people
the
who were
best
in my
time for
first game.
everybody that mattered. Where do I put? I'm trying to remember where can I put these in my list so I don't have to keep looking up the fucking in the book
All right, I'm back.
on my
Gear?
character sheet. Gear.
right above special roles.
Oh, yeah, I guess. So there's not
You
a
need to,
spot
like,
for this.
You just need to type it out. Yeah, like I use like
Yeah.
I have a lot of gear, so I don't fit it all into that little box.
You could also
I-
always throw it in the big notes pad area right next to the personal data.
But I was looking for something where I could roll with this. Like,
Oh,
You would just put your
could
like you would add ranged weapons and put a
Yeah,
mark
I would
beside it,
have
like
to.
Ares Predator with stick and
Yeah,
shock.
I was looking at that and thinking that I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So everything else is standard. What is the kind of the standard? I guess it's regular ammo.
Yeah, it's just regular ammo.
Okay.
Salzary, did you get a hold of him?
I texted him, waiting for him to respond. I think he just responded.
Jesus Christ.
And he said yes.
I'm very happy with you, Sals.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
That's pretty good.
My He's like that at PAX too, so.
I remember it. I forgot until now.
He said 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Tell him too late.
2 minutes too late.
Alright.
RV. Well, I guess I'm going to boot up Stellaris.
Yeah. Do we want to switch channels then?
Yes, I'm going to jump into the tavern. Good game. I hope you enjoyed it.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Is everyone leaving?
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Everyone that matters.
Yeah, well, that's usually how that goes. I guess I'll talk to someone later about the ammo thing.
well,
Okay.
All right,
I'm only
see ya.
going to leave right away if you have questions.
Okay, then I'll ask you.
All right. Thank you, Dogma, for doing that.
Mhm.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Sure.
Or
I think I have all this figured out anyway. I just want to make absolutely certain that I'm putting this in here correctly. So I am taking and redoing a second thing for both of my guns,
okay.
putting with SNS behind it so that I know. And then the accuracy shouldn't change, right?
Nope.
Should still be
Accuracy stays the same.
7. The damage value should be the same?
The damage value changes.
Okay.
Hold on. What gun are you using as your default?
My I have 2.
Or which
and,
one are you loading it into, rather?